All right, this short video is going to act as an employee meeting. Instead of calling everybody up, getting them in here for a 10-minute meeting, I'll make this video. Everybody will watch it, understand what's going on. A few of the small changes going to be made going forward. It's going to be very simple, and it has to do with this business making some money. Now, in September, it was a good month. We had a really good month in September, actually. You made money, everybody got paid in their checks, everybody made their tips. I got my check, everybody made money except the business. The business did not make money. For the month of September, the business lost $902. How can that be? Very simple. Things going on here that shouldn't be going on in the restaurant business, in the bar business. We're not going to point fingers, we're not going to name names, but we are going to make some changes. The business has to make money along with me, you, and everybody else. Without the business making money, you can't do the things that you need to do in business. I've been in business 40 years here. I pride myself on taking care of the business, updating it, upgrading it, repairing things when they're broke. When something breaks, I have it fixed the same day, if not the next day, hopefully. But I need the money to do that, and the business has to have money in the account to do that. September, it didn't happen, and it's not just a month in September. It can go back months, but I'm using September as a barometer here. Why is this happening? My fault mainly, because I've been consumed with other things lately, and I haven't had a chance to oversee, to monitor things I need to monitor. I will monitor a lot harder on a daily basis through video, through active watching, participation. As you all know, I got 32 cameras throughout the place. I got a camera placed on each register, each bar. I can see what you're doing. Not only can I see what you're doing, when you bring something into the POS system, it comes up on my screen on the camera. You ring in 2 Bud Lights, I can see it's 2 Bud Lights. You ring in 1 Bud Light and give out 2 Bud Lights, I can see what happened. Okay, so I will start monitoring that more diligently because I have to. The first thing we'll talk about, we instituted employee discount. Every restaurant in the world works off an employee discount. What are we doing here? Everybody's coming in, eating and doing what they do for nothing. I've seen on the video, I've seen one employee eat a dinner here. I also seen the same employee go in the kitchen prior to leaving, make something else and take it home. All right, that's going to stop. Are you allowed to eat here? Yes, you are allowed to eat here. We're going to operate just like any other business does. You will get an employee discount. Most employee discounts run 25–30%. I'm not looking to make money on you. My food costs in the restaurant are 50%. That's what your discount is. By giving you a 50% discount, I'm guaranteeing myself that I break even. That's all I want to do in my kitchen with employees. I just want to break even. I don't want to lose $1,000 a month, $1,500 a month. Since implementing the employee discount 5–6 days ago, the average daily discount was probably right around $30, which means you got, whoever ate got, $30, 50% discount. My business got $30 on that day. $30 over the course of a month, that's $1,000. Little, $900 some dollars, $1,000. That's acceptable. I break even, money goes into business, we're fine. That's a problem. That was a problem. It's ending. The biggest problem is our liquor. Shots being poured way too heavy, over pouring on every drink, and I'm watching and I see that will stop also because I'm going to monitor, and everybody knows the situation. If you get caught, you're just simply going to be let go. And the employee discount deal, that's very simple. If food goes out of that kitchen unpaid for, the employee getting the food will be let go, and the person in the kitchen that let it happen will also be let go. Getting on to the drink situation, here's our bottles, here's our pours. They're automatic pours. When the pour stops, you stop. Do they stick? Yes, I know they stick. If they stick, simply reset it. You put in what you think is going to be the shot. You're not going to pour a whole nother shot again, all right? If it sticks numerous times, you take it off, you get a new pour. It's that simple. One of the big problems is pouring shots. We're pouring shots in these glasses right here. People don't know what a shot is. These glasses are going to be relegated for shots on the rocks anymore, a drink on the rocks, or else a shot that has maybe Jameson, some cranberry juice, whatever these fancy shots are. You can't put them in a shot glass, you put them in here. Anything else will go in either 1 or 2 shot glasses. We have plastic shot glasses that we use for anything that leaves the bar, it goes to the table. We got glass shot glasses. You can use them at your bar. They must remain at the bar. These things will probably disappear. I'm probably gonna have to replace them. But if we keep them at the bar, keep an eye on them. When they're done drinking them, grab them. Don't let them go in someone's pocket, someone's purse. We pour 1.25 ounce shot, which is a good shot size for a drink. These are 1.5 ounces, 1.3 ounces on the shots. You pour the shot, there it is. This one's a little bigger, but gives you room to carry to the table. When you pour a shot, when you're making a drink, you pour your shot. When that stops, you better stop. If I see that and then I see a top off, that's an overpour. It's not going to happen anymore. The one glaring problem I've seen throughout, and coming from numerous people, like I said again, I'm not going to name names. This right here is a shot. Let me show you what I see going out. That's what I see going out, Don Julio. That's 3 shots, all right? And that's what people are pouring. That will not happen anymore. Don Julio, I went through a week's worth of records. Our PO system tracks everything down to the penny. I went through a week from 2 weeks ago. We went through 6 bottles of Don Julio. That's 120 shots in 6 bottles on our pours. Only 51 shots of Don Julio were rung up. That means we over poured by 69 shots. That's $621 right there. That's just in Don Julio. I looked at a couple big movers, Captain and Jameson. Captain, we went through 240 drinks. That's, I believe, yeah, that's 12 bottles. Went through a case. We rang in 116 Captain Morgan. Again, a loss of $580. Jameson went through 8 bottles. It's 160 drinks. 97 were rang in. Over poured by 67 drinks. That's $315 loss. All right, all that stops and it ends right now. Like I said earlier, I've been lax in my monitoring of the videos, in my active participation in here. I've been consumed with other things. I'm going to restructure where I'm putting my priorities, because the business cannot continue to lose money. I will not let it. I'm going to diligently monitor these cameras. I'll watch them on a daily basis, a nightly basis. And like I said earlier, I got cameras connected to every register. I can not only see what you're pouring, but I can see what you're ringing up. If you ring up 2 Bud Lights, it comes up on my screen, 2 Bud Lights. If I see you give out 2 Bud Lights and I see 1 Bud Light get rung up, I know we got a problem, all right? So this is gonna be monitored very closely going forward, and we're gonna get it to where the business is starting making money just like everybody else is making money. Like I said, this is just a short video. I'll address it further with each and every one of you, but watch this, take it to heart, and that's where we're gonna go from here.